cotolette di agnello scottadito. Scottadito, scotta means to sort of burn yourself a little bit. It's hot. And dito means finger. So that means that once it's cooked, you pick up the lamb and you eat it with your fingers. But I'm going to serve it with a sort of a zesty mint pesto, if you will. All you need is one of the processors. You put lots of parsley, mint, 1 garlic clove, not too many, some capers, just like that, some mustard, and some anchovies. Okay. What an aroma. The sauce is done. But this is a sauce that you can use with chicken. You can use it with steak. Depends, you know. It has that little bit of mint, which makes it very refreshing, especially if you do summer grilling. Here we have these beautiful lamb chops. And lamb chops and rosemary I'm going to just kind of get some of the rosemary needles and kind of just let the lamb chops get kind of a little bit of the flavor of the rosemary. Salt. And then we're going to pour some oil. Just kind of get the oil and the rosemary on all the lamb chops, just like that. All right. So I'm going to leave them out there. They're going to be perfect in the pan and absorb some of the flavors. So with lamb chops, some roasted potatoes, let me just go back to that rosemary flavor. Love it, love it. Some salt. Oil. Let's toss this. Coat all the potatoes with the oil and put them on a roasting pan. Let me just collect all of that. So this will take about half an hour, 40 minutes in a 375-degree oven. And when that is cooking, we'll come back, we'll finish the lamb chops, I'll clean up, and then we'll enjoy. Olive oil is the basis. The Romans, the Greeks, it was their venue for cooking, it was their basis for nutrition, I would say. Every region of Italy, I think, now produces olive oil. Each topographical kind of or regional difference makes a difference in the flavor. The oils from the north, I would say, are more mellow, more buttery. You enter the center of Italy, Tuscany, the flavor of the olive oil is piquant. It almost kind of makes you take a breath after you eat it or taste it. And you go down to the tip of Italy, to the islands, the oil is very strong and vegetal. And that has to do with the varietal of the olives that they use in making the olive oil, and of course, the temperature. The potatoes are done, nice and crispy. Now let's get to the lamb chops. Okay, so at this I want a hot pan and just maybe a little bit of oil because I don't want it to stick initially. And I want it hot. I don't want it smoking, but I want it hot when I put the lamb in. So it kind of sears right away, forms a crust. You can smell it. Okay, let me take the ones on the bottom that do have some of the oil and let me put them in. And whenever you put something that you want to get a crust in the pan, don't fidget right away with it. Let it get that beginning crust. And then let me put this kind of weigh it down a little bit like that. Now, you know, this sauce has the minty, the parsley. Parsley is very good for you. Mint is very refreshing. So, you know, as I said, you can use this kind of sauces with any meat. Let's see where we are. Okay. Well, the lamb is kind of cooking away. Let me thank some of you who do go on my social media, and we do communicate, and I have fun with what you send me. And this is Stephanie, Stefton Rowe, and she has sent me these great pictures of Lidia's aglio e olio, spaghetti with garlic and oil. And you know, that's one of the simplest recipes and one of the most delicious recipes. And for those of you that haven't made it, make sure that you make it. Go to my website, find the recipe, and make it. It's one of those gratifying, simple meals. So you see, getting information from you, I really enjoy it and love it. And the lamb chops are done at this point. Let me put them just here, right on the side. So. Okay. And we are ready to plate. You know, I think this goes great family style. You put it in the middle of the table, you put the sauce next to it, some potatoes, and let everybody just dig in and eat what they want. So it's Scottadito. My ditos are scottare. My ditos are, But I want to get them in there, nice and hot. So let's put them like this. And like this. Woohoo. And like that. What a buildup, huh? And voila. And so, you know, when you put herbs like that, it's not just because I want it to look nice and green. It's because actually the heat of the meat releases the oils in the rosemary, and I just kind of reinforces the flavor that we initially put in. That's your lamb chops. Let's see, this is my little plate. Okay. Put this for me. Oh, I don't know, a little bit of rosemary too. Give a little bit of love to the potatoes too. We all love our potatoes. I have, you know, with lamb, you need a nice red wine. I have here a Refosco. Refosco is an indigenous varietal of Friuli. And it is delicious. It's, you know, fruity. You have a lot of berries and all of that. And it's really good. And I think it would go very good with the lamb. So let's put a little bit of the sauce. And I'm ready. I'm gonna first start with a potato. And I'm gonna dip the potato too. Good. You know, Scottadito is Scottadito. So let me dunk this in and let me take a bite. It is really, really delicious. Nice. Because the lamb is clean, and then you get that intensity of the mint, of the parsley, of the rosemary. A great combination, and we have enough. You can come, as I always say, tutti a tavola a mangiare. Do come and share this with me.